Oh, this one is one. Okay. Let's start all over again on 130. So YAP can offer its amendment. So we come back, we just reconsider our action to defer, and then continue on that. We do what? Yeah, we'll just go down our list and then we start placing if there are any for first reading. Okay? Guess we can start again for leaders here. Congress is back in session from its morning recess. Chief Clerk, which bill
Yeah,
we're on?
Mr. Speaker, we're on CP number 21-131, CD1.
Okay. Any discussion on 131 CD1? If none, there's no objection. Debate is closed. We will vote by roll call of delegations on CD1.
State of Chuuk, Chairman Aritos. State of Pohnpei, Chairman Perman. State of Kushai, Chairman Wali. State of Yap, Chairman Norsmal. Mr. Speaker, all the 4 states voted in favor.
For that reason, CP number 21-131 CD1 has passed Congress on second and final reading. Chairman Roosevelt, you have the floor.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I move that we go back to CB number 21-130.
Motion to reconsider our action.
Oh. Second.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded that we reconsider our action on the CP number 21-130. That action is deferring that bill. Okay, those in favor of that motion to reconsider say yes. Opposed, no. Motion carried. So CP number 21-130 is back on the bill calendar. Chairman Figueroa.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I move that Congress pass on second and final reading Congress Bill number 21-130.
It's been moved and seconded that Congress pass on second and final reading CP number 21-130. Read the title again, Chief Clerk.
Mr. Speaker, 21-130 is a bill for an act to further amend to amend Section 9 of Public Law number 20-131 as amended by Public Laws numbers 20-154, 20-159, 20-172, 20-187, 21-3, 21-10, and 21-38 in order to realign certain funds in order to secure funding for the purchase of real estate for the FSM Embassy in Japan and for other purposes.
Okay, discussion. Chairman Roosevelt.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I believe I have some written amendments that I wish to offer on the bill. Has been duplicated, printed, duplicated, and distributed. So may I ask the Chief Clerk to please read the proposed amendments?
Okay, Chief Clerk. Read it into the
Mr.
record.
Speaker, we have a floor amendment to CP number 21-130, CD1, proposed by Senator Orsmal. Item 1 of the amendment in the title, after Japan, insert to fund the YAP sub-account of the FSM Trust Fund from funds previously appropriated for other uses. Item 2 of the amendment on page 4, line 2, after the words X-ray screening equipment and package carousel at airport, delete 450,000 and insert 0 in lieu thereof. Item 3, page 8, line 16, insert a new subsection lowercase r to read as follows. Lowercase r, contribution to the YAP sub-account of the FSM Trust Fund, $450,000.
You have it, okay, motion for adoption.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I so move for the adoption of the proposed floor amendments.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded that the offer for amendment to CB 21-130 proposed by Senator Usman be adopted. The relevant rules are still suspended at this point. So discussion on the offered amendment.
Speaker?
Yes, Senator Christian?
I'm kind of a slow reader, so I can, if I could have someone inform me where the source of this money came from.
Okay, Chairman Usman?
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, and I thank the good chairman for raising the question. The source of the funding here, I believe, is from the local revenue. Initially, was proposed to pay to support tourism enhancement or improvement in the FSM, particularly in this case for the state of Yap. The funding was made available and has been sitting around for some time. It has not been allotted, as was pointed to us by the staff of the Office of, Budget, our national government budget. So with your delegation has been meeting with our leadership in YAP and informing them that it is our plan, if we see anything, especially with big amount sitting around, not utilized, that they would be merged into the FSM Trust Fund YAP sub-account. So this is basically to put our words, what we have been sharing with our leadership in practice. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Speaker,
Are you clear now on the source
I
of
am
funding?
clear. I'm clear, but and therefore take very strong exception to that move. This money was made specifically to the states, for a specific purpose, and it's not for the trust fund. This money, if it wasn't used, should revert back to the general fund if YAP doesn't need it.
Well, thank you for your concern. It's noted. Yes, Chairman Usman?
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I can also ask that my colleague from Chairman of Ways and Means supplement our discussion here. But I think we should all take note that these are done. We have done this not only on this issue, but on other funding sources before. True that the intent of the money when it was first appropriated was for tourism. But what good is it when it's not being put to use? So we thought we use it to address needs of especially YAP during rainy season. Thank you.
Thank you. Short recess subject to call of the chair. Second session, okay, we're still discussing the offered amendment. There's
Question.
no further discussion. Let's vote. Those in favor of adoption of the offer for amendment to CP 21-130, say yes.
Yes.
Opposed, no. Motion carried. For amendment to CB 21-130 by Chairman Rosimov is adopted. We now have CT1. Any further discussion on CT1?
And the money is still messing up.
Questions been called for. If there's no objection, debate is closed. So let's vote by roll call after allocations. Chief Clerk.
State of Chuk, Chairman Aritos. State of Pohnpei, Chairman Perman. State of Kushai, Chairman Wali. State of Yap, Chairman Rosemel. Mr. Speaker, all the 4 states voted in favor.
Okay, CP number 21-130 CB1 has passed Congress on second and final reading. Next bill, Chief Clerk.
Mr. Speaker, we have CP number 21-132 for second reading. CP number 21-132 is a bill for an act to further amend Public Law number 20-125 as amended by Public Laws numbers 20-135, 20-146, 20-157, 20-179, 20-189, 21-6, 21-40, and 21-59 by amending Section 5 thereof to change the use of certain funds previously appropriated therein to fund public projects and social programs for the people of the state of Chuk and for other purposes.
Okay, Chairman Tukir.
So move.
It's been moved and seconded that Congress pass on second and final reading CP number 21-132. Discussion. Any discussion? Chairman Perman, you have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I have a floor amendment to offer, 21-132. I believe the copy has been printed and distributed to all members. It's quite lengthy, so I asked the Chief Clerk not to read it. So I move with the floor amendment motion.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded that the offer for amendments to CP 21-132 offered by Senator Perman be adopted. Because of its length, we will dispense with its reading, and the relevant rules are still suspended up to this point. Discussion. Discussion. If none, there's no objection.
Yes, Mr. Speaker. Discussion?
Discussion, yes. We're in discussion on the offered
Can
amendments.
somebody tear down that building before it hurts somebody?
Well, it was built almost 1 year ago. Okay.
Question.
Any other, okay, if there's no further discussion on the offered amendments, discussion is closed. So let's vote. Those in favor of adoption of the offer for amendments to CB 21-132 offered by Senator Perman, say yes. Opposed, no. Motion carried. The offered amendments by Senator Perman are adopted. We now have CD2, CD1. Any further discussion on CD1? If none, there's no objection. Debate is closed. So let's vote by roll call of delegations on CP 21-132 CD1. Chief Clerk?
State of Chuk, Chairman Aritos. State of Pohnpei, Chairman Perman.
Amen.
State of Kushai, Chairman Wali. State of Yap, Chairman Rosemel. Mr. Speaker, all the 4 states voted in favor.
For that reason, CP number 21-132 CD1 has passed Congress on second and final reading. Next bill.
Mr. Speaker, we have CP number 21-133 for second reading. CP number 21-133. It's a bill for an act to further amend Public Law number 20-178 as amended by Public Laws numbers 21-1, 21-7, 21-36, 21-53, and 21-56 by amending Section 5 thereof to change the use of funds previously appropriated therein to fund public projects and social programs for the people of Chuk State and for other purposes.
Chairman Figueroa.
Speaker, I move to defer action on the bill to the end of the bill calendar.
It's been moved and seconded that the bill be deferred to the end of the bill calendar. Those in favor say yes. Opposed, no. Motion carried. CB 21-133 is deferred to the end of the bill calendar. Next bill.
Mr. Speaker, we have CB number 21-120 for second reading. CB number 21-120 is a bill for an act to further amend Public Law number 20-141 as amended by Public Laws numbers 20-145, 20-163, 20-164, 20-190, 21-5, 21-33, 21-48, and 21-67 by amending Section 6 thereof to change allotee of funds previously appropriated therein for the purpose of funding priority infrastructure projects and other projects and programs in the state of Pohnpei and for other purposes.
Chairman Figueroa.
So recess.
Short recess to the call of the chair. Congress is back in session.
Speaker, move to defer
Chairman Figueroa.
action on Congress Bill number 21-120 to tomorrow's bill calendar.
And it's moved and seconded that CP number 21-120 be deferred to tomorrow's calendar. Those in favor say yes. Opposed, no. Motion carried. Said bill is deferred to tomorrow's session. Next bill.
Mr. Speaker, we have CP number 21-121 for second reading. CP number 21-121 is a bill for an act to further amend Public Law number 20-178 as amended by Public Laws numbers 21-1, 21-7, 21-36, 21-53, and 21-56 by amending sections 4 and 6 thereof to change the use and allotee of funds previously appropriated therein to fund public projects and social programs for the people of Pohnpei State and for other purposes.
Speaker,
Okay,
Speaker,
yes,
motion to
Chairman,
defer action on the said bill indefinitely.
okay, it's been moved and seconded that CP 21-121 be deferred indefinitely. Short recess, subject to call of the chair. Congress is back in session. Chairman Berman, please restate your motion.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Motion to recommit the said bill.
Okay, any second? It's been moved and seconded that CP number 21-121 be recommitted to the Committee on Ways and Means. Those in favor of the motion say yes. Opposed, no. The motion is adopted. CP number 21-121 is recommitted to committee. Okay. Next bill.
Mr. Speaker, we have CP number 21-133 for second reading.
Okay, Chairman Figueroa.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Move for the passage of the bill on second and final reading.
It's been moved and seconded that Congress pass on second and final reading CP number 21-133. Discussion
Speaker.
on the bill.
I yield to
Mr. Speaker.
Chairman of Pohnpei Delegation.
Chairman Berman.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I have a floor amendment to offer. On page 1, under at large, parentheses F, where it says Soques Public Road Improvement, delete Public Road Improvement, and insert Tanpei Community NAS completion.
Short recess, subject to call of the chair. Congress is back in session. Chairman Willie, you have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I have a floor amendment to offer to the said bill. CP number 21-133 has been discussed and circulated. Members have copies of it. So I move for its adoption.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded that the offered floor amendment to CP 21-133 offered by Chairman Willie be adopted. Because of its length, we will dispense with its reading, and the relevant rules are still suspended at this point. So discussion on the offered question. There's no objection. Debate is closed. Let's vote. Those in favor of adoption of the floor amendments to CP 21-133 say yes.
Yes.
Opposed, no. Motion carried. We now have CD1. So, any further discussion on CD1? Chairman Coolen?
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I move to offer a written amendment to the CP 20-133 for adoption.
Okay, short recess, subject to call of the chair. Congress is back in session. There is a motion by Senator Coolen, which was seconded for a floor amendment to CP 21-133 CD1. It's short enough. Chief Clerk, read it into the.
Yeah, Mr. Speaker. Are we in recess?
Go ahead, Chief Clerk, read the.
Yeah, Mr. Speaker, we have a floor amendment to CP number 21-133 CD1 offered by Senator Victor Coland. On page 1, item 1 on page 3, line 6, delete the figure 240,000 and insert the figure 239,385 in lieu thereof. On item 2 of the amendment, on page 3, line 7, delete the figure 70,000 and insert the figure 69,557 in lieu thereof. Item 3 of the amendment, on page 3, line 8, delete the figure 70,000 and insert the figure 72,470 in lieu thereof. Item 4 on page 3, line 13, delete the figure 30,000 and insert the figure 29,083 in lieu thereof. Item 5 on page 3, line 15, delete the figure 70,000 and insert the figure 69,882 in lieu thereof. And item 6 on page 3, line 16, delete the figure 20,000 and insert the figure 19,875 in lieu thereof.
There you have it. The relevant rules are still suspended up to this point. Discussion on the offered oral amendments?
Speaker.
On the amendments? Yes, Floor Leader?
Yeah, just to clarify myself. So all the decrease amount are added up to that line item 3, which is increased from 70 to 72?
I
Am I
guess so.
correct?
I suppose that's the idea. You know, poor German Coolen is scraping around for money. I mean, he's trying to. So a few hundreds here and there.
Speaker, I just take a small amount of money and then just put in one line item.
While Chairman Ursumal is stashing money, hundreds of thousands of dollars away somewhere, but poor Coolen is scraping around for public project funds. But
Yes,
I guess
Speaker,
that's.
do I take it that the movement of this money to line item 3 are in line with the intent of the appropriations that were initially made.
Well, that's his public project. Any further discussion on the offered amendment? Questions been called for. If there's no objection, debate is closed. So let's vote on the offered floor amendment to CP 21-133 CD1. Those in favor say yes. Opposed, no. Motion carried. The offered amendments to CP 21-133 CD1 are adopted. We now have CD2. Chief Clerk. Discussion? Any further discussion on CD2?
Point of privilege, Mr. Speaker.
State your point.
Would you kindly ask my brother here not to ask question to Colon and then tell him the answer of his question?
Yeah, it's called leading question. Okay, if no further discussion on the CD2, let's vote by roll call of delegations. Chief Clerk.
State of Chuk, Chairman Aritos. State of Pohnpei, Chairman Perman. State of Koshai, Chairman Wali. State of Yap, Chairman Rusmal. Mr. Speaker, all the 4 states voted for.
For that reason, CB 21-133 CD2 has passed Congress on second and final reading.
Speaker,
Next bill.
I move that we go up, back to item 14, and that is standing committee report.
There's no objection. We will now go back to item 14. That's the standing committee reports calendar. There is an awaiting list. Chairman Figure, you need to place.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I move to place standing committee report 21-39 and 21-40 on the standing committee report calendar for action.
It's been moved and seconded that the standing committee reports numbers 21-39 and 21-40 be placed on the standing committee report calendar for action.
Speaker.
Yes, Chairman Fakir.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I move that to suspend any rules that may impede our action, especially the 24-hour rule.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded that the relevant rules, specifically the rules requiring 24-hour waiting period, be suspended. Those in favor say yes. Opposed, no. Motion carried. The relevant rules are now suspended. So let's vote on the motion. Those in favor of the motion say yes. Opposed, no. Motion carried. So standing committee reports, report numbers 21-39, 21-40 are now placed on the standing committee reports calendar for action. First report.
Mr. Speaker, we have we have standing committee report number 21-39 on CB number 21-136 from your Committee on Ways and Means for adoption.
Speaker.
Chairman Fakir.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Move for the adoption of the said report.
It's been moved and seconded that Congress adopt standing committee report number 21-39. Discussion.
Speaker,
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I just want to state for the record that, and for members' information, that this report is reporting on the supplemental budget. And it's very straightforward, although there may be some changes as we go along on the bill itself. Thank you. And I so move for the previous question.
Second.
Speaker, short recess.
Short recess, subject to call of the chair.
We
Congress is back in session. There was a motion to close debate. It was seconded. Those in favor say yes. Opposed, no. Motion carried. We now close debate on the report. So let's vote. Those in favor of adoption of Standing Committee Report 21-39 say yes.
Yes.
Opposed, no. Motion carried. Standing Committee Report number 21-39 is adopted by Congress. Next report. Clerk.
Mr. Speaker, we have Standing Committee Report number 21-40 on Congressional Resolution number 21-101 from your Committee on Health and Social Affairs for adoption.
Okay, Chairman Permit.
So move.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded that Standing Committee Report number 21-40 be adopted. Discussion? Any discussion? If none, if there's no objection, discussion is closed. Let's vote. Those in favor of the adoption of Standing Committee Report 21-40 say yes. Opposed, no. Motion carried. Standing Committee Report number 21-40 is adopted by Congress. Next report, Chief Clerk.
There are none, Mr. Speaker.
Speaker, may I move that we go to the bill calendar?
Without objection, we now moved on to the bill calendar again. First bill, Chief Clerk.
Mr. Speaker, we have CB number 21-136 for first reading from your Committee on Ways and Means attached to the report 21-39. CB number 21-136 is a bill for an act to amend sections 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, and 9 of Public Law number 21-42 as amended by Public Law number 21-55 to appropriate $7,617,994 of additional funds from the General Fund of the Federated States of Micronesia for the fiscal year ending September 30, 2020 to provide supplemental funding for the operations of the national government of the Federated States of Micronesia, Office of Public Auditor, grants, subsidies, and contributions, and capital and human resources development, and for other purposes.
Chairman Figueroa.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I move that Congress passes on first reading Congress Bill 21-136.
It's been moved and seconded that Congress pass on first reading CB number 21-136. Discussion. Any discussion? If none, there's no objection. Debate is closed. So let's vote by roll call of members. Chief Clerk, call the roll.
Senator Aritos? Senator Christian? Senator Figueroa?
Yes.
Senator Coolant? Floor Leader Harper? Vice Speaker, I'm sorry, Senator Coleman? Vice Speaker Moses? Senator Neth? Senator Palik? Senator Perman?
Yay.
Senator Romulo? Senator Urismal? Senator Wally? Speaker Simina?
Yes.
Mr. Speaker, 12 members voted for.
For that reason, CB number 21-136 has passed Congress on first reading. Next bill.
There are none, Mr. Speaker.
Short recess, subject to call of the chair. Let's go back. Congress is back in session. We're still on the bill calendar. Pro Leader, you have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I move to withdraw the following bill and place them on bill calendar for today for action. CP number 21-137, CP number 21-139, CP 21-140, CP 21-41, and CP 21-144. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
It's been moved and seconded that the following bills, 21-137, 21-139, 21-140, 21-141, and 21-144 be withdrawn from committee and placed on the bill calendar for first reading action. Those in favor of the motion say yes. Opposed, no. Motion carried. Those bills are now placed on the bill calendar for first reading action. Chief Clerk, first bill.
Mr. Speaker, we have CP number 21-137 for first reading. CP number 21-137 is a bill for an act to further amend Public Law number 20-31 as amended by Public Laws numbers 20-41, 20-50, 20-17, 20-113, 21-24, and 21-45 by amending sections 4 and 6 thereof to change the use and allotment of certain funds previously appropriated therein to fund public projects and social programs for the people of Pohnpei State and for other purposes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Move for the passage of the said bill on first reading.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded that Congress pass on first reading CP number 21-137. Discussion. Question's been called for. If there's no objection, debate is closed. So let's vote by roll call of members. First reading. Chief Clerk.
Senator Aritos, Senator Christian, Senator Figuer, Senator Coolant, Floor Leader Harper, Senator Conman, Vice Speaker Moses, Senator Ned, Senator Palik, Senator Perman, Senator Romulo, Senator Usmal, Senator Willie, Speaker Semina.
Yes.
Mr. Speaker, 12 members voted for.
Okay, CP number 21-137 has passed Congress. First reading. Next bill.
Mr. Speaker, we have CP number 21-139 for first reading. CP number 21-139 is a bill for an act to appropriate the sum of $100,000 from the general fund of the Federated States of Micronesia for the fiscal year ending September 30, 2020, for the purpose of funding response efforts in China due to the recent coronavirus outbreak and for other purposes.
Chairman Figuer.
Move for the passage of the bill on first reading.
It's been moved and seconded that Congress pass on first reading CP number 21-139. Discussion. Question's been called for. If there's no objection, debate is closed. So let's vote by roll call of members. Chief Clerk.
Senator Aritos, Senator Christian, Senator Figuer,
Yes.
Senator Coolant, Floor Leader Harper, Senator Conman, Vice Speaker Moses, Senator Ned, Senator Palik, Senator Perman, Senator Romulo, Senator Ursmal, Senator Willie,
Yes.
Speaker Semina.
Yes.
Mr. Speaker, 12 members voted for.
CP number 21-139 has passed Congress on first reading. Next bill.
Mr. Speaker, we have CP number 21-140 for first reading. CP number 21-140. It's a bill for an act to amend Public Law number 20-95 as amended by Public Laws numbers 20-173, 21-47, and 21-72 by amending Section 5 thereof to change the use of funds previously appropriated therein to fund public projects and social programs for the people of Chuk State and for other purposes.
Chairman Figueroa. It's been moved and seconded that Congress pass on first reading CP number 21-140, another bill scraping around for money. Okay, discussion? Any discussion? If no, there is no objection. Debate is closed, so let's vote by roll call of members. Chief Clerk.
Senator Aritos, Senator Christian, Senator Figueroa, Senator Coland, Floor Leader Harper, Senator Conman, Vice Speaker Moses, Senator Nath, Senator Pollack, Senator Perman, Senator Romulo, Senator Usmal, Senator Willie, Speaker Simina.
Yes.
Mr. Speaker, 12 members vote for.
For that reason, CP number 21-140 has passed Congress on first reading. Next bill.
Mr. Speaker, we have CP number 21-141 for first reading. CP number 21-141 is a bill for an act to further amend Public Law number 20-60 as amended by Public Laws numbers 20-65, 20-75, 20-85, 20-97, 20-150, and 21-69 by amending Section 5 thereof to change the use of funds previously appropriated therein to fund public projects and social programs in the state of Chuk and for other purposes.
Okay, Chairman Figueroa.
Move for the passage of the bill on first reading.
It's been moved and seconded that Congress pass CP number 21-141 on first reading, another bill scraping around for money. Okay, discussion? No discussion. If there's an objection, debate is closed. Let's vote by roll call of members. Chief Clerk.
Senator Aritos, Senator Christian, Senator Figueroa, Senator Coland, Floor Leader Harper, Senator Conman, Vice Speaker Moses, Senator Nath, Senator Pollack, Senator Perman, Senator Romulo, Senator Usmal, Senator Willie, Speaker Simina.
Yes.
Mr. Speaker, 12 members voted for.
CP number 21-141 has passed Congress on first reading. Next bill.
Mr. Speaker, we have CP number 21-144 for first reading. CP number 21-144 is a bill for an act to further amend Section 2 of Public Law number 17-59 as amended by Public Laws number 17-66 and 17-70, 17-77, 17-86, 18-21, 18-29, 18-64, 18-83, 19-18, 19-113, 20-126, and 21-25 to change the use of certain funds previously appropriated to fund public projects and social programs in the state of Yap and for other purposes.
Chairman Figueroa.
Thank you, Speaker. I move for the passage of bill on first reading.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded that Congress pass CP number 21-144 on first reading. It's some money to send patients, but travel is being curtailed. Okay, discussion. Questions being called for. If there's an objection, debate is closed. So let's vote by roll call of members. Chief Clerk. First
Senator
reading.
Aritos, Senator Christian, Senator Figueroa, Senator Coland, Floor Leader Harper, Senator Conman, Vice Speaker Moses, Senator Nath, Senator Pollack, Senator Perman, Senator Romulo, Senator Rusmal, Senator Willie, Speaker Semina.
Yes.
Mr. Speaker, 12 members voted for.
For that reason, CP number 21-144 has passed Congress on first reading. Next bill.
There are none, Mr. Speaker.
Point of privilege, Mr. Speaker.
State your point, Floor Leader Arbor.
I ask to be excused for funeral purposes.
Yes, you may. I think we're winding
Short
down.
recess, short recess.
Short recess. Speak of the chair.
Can we?
Congress is back in session. Okay,
Speaker.
acting Floor Leader Joe Ursimo.
Mr. Speaker,
Floor to Chairman Golden.
Oh, Chairman Cullen.
thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Your Committee on TNC will do a oversight tomorrow morning at 8:30 at our lunchroom. Thank you.
Speaker,
Thank you.
motion to stand in recess till 10 o'clock tomorrow morning.
It's been moved and seconded that Congress stand in recess until tomorrow at 10 in the morning. Those in favor say yes. Opposed, no. Motion carried. Congress now stands in recess until tomorrow at 10 in the morning.